Alright, so this is my first attempt at 20.5. Straight off the bat, the strategy that I chose for this particular attempt was a very poor choice. My execution of that poor choice made it even worse, and coming Monday when I redo this workout, I'll be definitely using a different strategy and clean up a few other things that stopped me from performing at my best. So very much looking forward to redoing this on Monday. So what I'm doing here is 8 muscle ups, 10 cal row and 15 wall balls. Once I finish the muscle ups, I then just go into a 10 cal row and 15 wall balls. As you'll see pretty quickly actually, the strategy falls apart, and I try to combat my high heart rate by actually splitting up the row and doing it either side, so 5 cals before the wall balls and 5 cals after. Throughout the workout, I received what I class as a lot of no reps for my wall balls. I think I got 6, 7, 8 around there, something like that. So almost a full set, which is definitely something that I need to clean up again on my second attempt. My first set of muscle ups also, I did 6 and 2 or 5 and 3, one or the other. So this attempt, or this second set, sorry. Let's see how we go. This was 1. Notice how I'm not using my kip for the ring dips. That's due to the fact that I haven't spent much time this year on muscle ups. So you'll see the sort of last rep of every set I use that kip, whereas I should be using that from the start. Although my lockout of the dip felt okay throughout the workout, even though I struggled greatly with this particular workout, which is a workout that I really shouldn't struggle with at all. So it was interesting. So that's the first round of 8, 10 and 15. So this is coming into the second round, so that was 8. This will be 10 calories. So on my next attempt, you'll notice how I've got the setup there. I will actually be moving the row a little bit closer under the rings, that second pair of rings there, just to cut down on the transition. Not that the transition here made any difference. It was me absolutely dying that was a problem for this particular one. So again, this is my second set of 15. So I managed to do this one unbroken as well. Alright, so we're 4 minutes 25 into the workout, and when I turn around, you can see how heavy I'm breathing already. This is 2 rounds in at the 4 minute 25 mark. Again, another indication of a very poor strategy and leaning over there. So into this set of 8. So I said 3, so 3 out of 8. Set 2, so we've got 3 more. A single. So again, this has come back to just my poor planning, not fully understanding where I'm at in regards to how I'm feeling on the day, but also in regards to the muscle ups as well. Like throughout the workout, I was never in danger of failing any of the reps, but they're definitely not where they have been in the past and where they should be now. And again, that's due to the fact that I hadn't put much time into them this year. So you might notice that that row was quite a little bit shorter than the others, or the other, because this is the third round. Third round. That's because I did 5 calories. So this is where I do 5 calories, a set of 15, and I think I break up that set of 15 and then go back to the rower for the other set of 5 to complete the 3 rounds. So normally I'm okay at wobbles, definitely not fantastic at them by any stretch of the imagination. On a good day, I think 10 sets of 15 for me is achievable. However, on this particular day, it was not even remotely close. So which leads me to the strategy that I'll be using on Monday, which will be a lot less or smaller reps for all the movements, which means it's going to be quite a bit more transitioning, but as long as I'm moving and those reps are ticking over, I'm going to be happy with that. So alright, so that was the end of the round 3. Breathing heavy, especially after only doing 5 calories. That's just my judge letting me know that I have 16 more reps to go on the muscle ups. So I do a set of 8 here. That was obviously not 8, but I get a total of 8 reps and then move on to the row where I will do another 5 calorie row. So starting to really breathe heavy. I'm trying to make sure in my head that I'm not resting for extremes amounts of time, but which I'm doing a fairly good job over there. But again, I shouldn't be doing singles on the muscle ups at all. But due to the fact that I'm breathing really heavy and I haven't put in the work, that's just where it's at. Alright, so that was 8 reps, so on to the 5 cal row. So with the row throughout, even though I'm pretty knackered, breathing heavy, I still managed to hold 1100 calories, which is not fantastic, but it's not super slow, so especially when you're only doing 5 calories as well. So here, taking another short rest before I head over to the wall balls. I believe I get 6 reps or something like that, so 3. I must have got a couple no reps in there as well, so. Set of 15. So this is going to be my last set of muscle ups, so I've just got 8 more reps. I believe I do quite a number of singles. Oh, as I forgot there, I forgot to do the last 5 calorie row, so I managed to do that. So this finishes off the 4th round of 8 muscle ups, 10 cals and 15 wall balls. So we're at the 12-minute mark, so moving quite slow, and that's due to me doing that, so resting. Although my rest hasn't been terrible, I haven't had, other than this one, it's probably been one of the longer ones where I'm resting significantly. It's just due to the fact that I'm trying to stick with the 8 muscle ups and only doing 2s and singles. So again, poor planning. So still, even though I'm not, there, obviously chipping out of it, but even though I'm not using the kip, which I definitely should be, I am not looking too bad. I was, again, never in danger of failing any of the muscle ups, but they were obviously affecting the wall balls, and the wall balls affecting the muscle ups. The row felt okay. I was just very gassed. A few more reps to go before I finish the 40 muscle ups. So into the singles. I think I do 2 or 3. Second one, yeah. Alright, so that was the last muscle up. So the muscle ups are done. Now it's all about the wall balls and rowing. So I've completed 60 wall balls, and I believe I did 50 cals on the raw. So again, that was a set of 5 calorie row. And I believe on this set I do 20 reps, 2 sets of 10. With a couple no reps also. So 15 minutes, so 5 minutes to go. I've still got half the wall balls and about 20 or 30 calories on the rower to go. Some more resting. So a set of 20, so that brings me up to 80 wall balls. One thing that I have been working on is getting my row, say calories for instance, getting it to where I want it to be on like the second or third pull. Obviously on that one it was like the fourth pull where I got it to where I wanted it, which is not great because that's something I've been really focusing on throughout the year. So definitely want to keep being focused on that. Alright, so I believe what I end up doing here is, I don't even know how many reps I do. I think I do 7 or something like that. And then I was feeling pretty gassed. I figured I'm going to get more cals than I would wall balls. So I stopped doing the wall balls and then just do cal row. So I think it's here. Nope, not that one. Yep, had enough wall balls. So I believe I end up with 96 wall balls total by the end of the workout, which I don't do anymore here. And this last row, I end up with 18 calories for this particular row. Then overall, I end up with 73 total calories. So in the end, oh no, I do. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I only must do 7 wall balls here or something like that. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I've had enough of that. And this is right there is where I decided that, no, just got a row. So at a minute 10, well, by the time I get in, it's about a minute 5. So again, like I was saying, 97 wall balls. This particular calorie row end up with 18 calories, which puts me at 73. Total calories. So in the end, I ended up at 209. And also don't get a tiebreaker time because I did not finish the wall balls or the row. So overall, strategy was not where it needed to be. Execution of the strategy definitely wasn't there on this particular day. I'm doing it again on Monday. I will definitely have a different strategy, smaller reps, just more rounds, So we'll definitely do what needs to be done, and we'll go from there. We'll see how we go. Till next WOD.